I think a lot has changed since the last time we saw Wittenberg. I know they've had a couple different coaching staff changes. So we anticipate seeing some differences in their offensive and defensive games, just with different leadership being implemented. But also I think from our side, our seniors now were freshmen in that 2019 game against Wittenberg. So I'm really excited to see this Saturday. They played really well in 2019, but since then they've grown and evolved and become really strong leaders in their own right. So I think that this weekend we will see a totally different matchup, but hopefully with the same outcome.
I think if you control the draw, you control possession, and so I think it's really important to show speed, show strength, and really put together a whole draw team. So for me, I push and pull, so I really want to maintain those skills, and then also placement on the draw and directing people, and we have some really great speed coming in with the first years, so I'm just really excited overall. But overall, I think the draw is going to be great this year.
It was definitely kind of a loss when our seniors graduated, just because they were a huge backbone of our team. I would also say that assisting is as important to the game as goals are. So I try to emphasize just keeping your head up, looking for the open player, being vocal when you are open. And as far as breaking down other defenses, just keeping your head on a swivel, especially if we play teams sort of with a backer zone, there's always going to be an attacker open, and really emphasizing the importance of just passing the ball quickly around the 8, getting it to the open player so we can get that open look.
I think we've been emphasizing communication as pretty much our number one goal. It's kind of the main way that our defense is going to work, and especially losing a ton of girls on defense this year, that is a little scary, but we brought back great players and we've brought in some freshmen who are amazing on defense, so I'm really excited about that.
Going into this season, I think the way we've prepared has stayed the same in terms of holding this high standard. You know, each season we've reached the championship game, so we have a goal set, so we still are reaching that goal. But some of the different points of emphasis come in with our team culture and making sure we're creating a space that people now can step up. So this year there's been a lot of work in our communication style, and okay, we've lost these 6 starting positions, but we've got 6 returners. Those 6 starting positions are returners. So how can we find new voices and new physical threats to fill those roles? And that's been a really fun process for us. Honestly, this whole season has one big circle around it. I think spring sports have really gotten the short end of the deal through 2020 getting canceled, and then 2021 having double headers and conference only for the majority of the season. So for us to get to have a normal experience is something that we're all really looking forward to. But I think senior day, when we host Swanee, that'll be a big one. Also, actually, when we host Rhodes, we have not hosted either of those teams since the 2018 season. So there's some matchups on the road and at home that this team has never experienced in that location before. So I would say that the whole season really has a huge circle around it.
The team attitude has been really great. Our freshman squad has been super positive. We're really looking forward to a season sort of post-COVID to where we can feel a little bit more comfortable with everything, but we're really excited.
Obviously we watch film before every game, but you never know until you get out there what their game plan is, and they might switch it up completely. And so that is something I'm really excited about for our new 4 quarters in the games now. And so we'll have way more opportunities to meet and reevaluate if we need to change something up or if they're just doing something we don't expect.
For me, I've been focusing a lot on the draw. Also defensively, we've come in with a brand new team, it feels like, so it's been really important for us to kind of just work every part of the field. But for me personally, it's been the draw and defense, just creating a stronger cohesive unit and being a stronger player altogether.
These games will definitely set the tone for us. I think it really perfectly simulates what it's like to travel in our conference. We are the northernmost team in the SAA, so a lot of our really big games occur after a 6-hour bus ride. So the team really has to get used to that, and I think that those away games through the month of February will help kind of set the stage there. It also simulates what it's like in postseason. A lot of times, again, we might be on the road and we have back-to-back games where everything's at stake. So I think that we get to kind of create a replicated experience through February where we get to try and practice and kind of learn physically and mentally what that takes. And I'm really excited to see the team reach that momentum this month.